she's utterly motionless, gazing steadily, taking a nap. A healthy body is a precondition for a truly healthy mind. It helps you think quickly, and to run fast should you have to jump out of a window to escape.
Hello there. I am back once again to play the Reverse 1999. I'm also wondering, I set up some ducking filters, a compressor for the video to like lower the volume when I speak. I'm wondering if it's too much. Is it too much or is it not too much? I think I see it lower quite a bit. I feel like I might lower it a little bit. Hold on. The ratio 1.5. How's that? That seems a bit better. At least I don't see like a drastic reversal. Hold on, let me check the different settings and I'm gonna look at the VOD. Okay, this is in 1.5. Alright. 1.5 volume down. Ratio 2 to 1 is this.
What? You mean so?
This is 2 to 1. And it seems like quite the dip.
Leg. I must have a chat with them.
This is 2.5. 2.5 down. I want to see. Maybe I should do some testing on like my own. Because I already had one filter, but it was like on 1:1 ratio, which I think means it does nothing. I'm gonna keep it at like the lowest setting of 1.5 for the stream so that it doesn't actually do too much. It did increase my volume of the mic a little bit as well, just keeping the mic not as close to my face. I don't need to be so close to the mic. Alright, enough testing, I think. We can now get into the event. I have 7 chapters or parts left to do. We should be able to do all of them today, because I have something to do at like in like 3 hours basically. I have something to do, so we should be done by then. So let's just get through the last third of this event so that I know that I'm done with it, and maybe at some point this or next week I can do like the next part of the main story on stream, potentially. The 2 accused murderers at last reached their safe house. Somehow this empty little hovel, bathed in moonlight in a deserted cemetery, manages to feel cozy and welcoming. They did escape with the painting the last time. Haven't seen them since then.
Could you wait, Mr. Adler? I need a second to replace my
Adler!
reel so I can answer you properly.
Go-Ahead speaks into her communicator. Beside her, Ramona sets down their fellow escapee and begins carefully cleaning her of the dirt and dusty footprints she had gathered in the fight.
Oh, your technique is most delicate, mademoiselle. Were
Mademoiselle.
you once a professional art restorer? Or a collector, perhaps?
I think she's just good at cleaning. She always carries a
No,
mop.
none of that. I can't say I've got much experience with art.
She just has a mop.
I just expel arcane energy from crime scenes.
So you do cleanup.
Is that so? Well, you should know that I happen to be carrying quite a number of murder weapons. and
You
a
have
few corpses
what?
within me.
You have what?
We did it! The 3 of us made it out of the serpent's den in one piece.
One piece?
Smile at my camera and say cheese. Hey, you know what? This reminds me of the 3 musketeers. We're just like them. Oh, if only I could keep investigating with you guys.
She's so up in the clouds always.
If only. You got other plans?
She probably has to return to the Foundation eventually. Ramona notices the uncertainty in Lowerhead's voice.
No, nothing like that. It's just that I don't think I can continue my investigation anytime soon.
Why?
You see, I need to replace some components in my head, else I could suffer a continuous memory loss. The components were
Well,
supposed
shit.
to last longer than this.
So you need to go back to get more components?
Did they get you?
They got
I
her.
was sure I deflected that bullet.
Yeah, you did! You saved my life! But you never can tell when a gear will foul up. Ugh, of course, the mishap that tops my list of most unfortunate malfunctions had to happen now. The bright side is, we've confirmed the club's involvement in the murders, and knowing you, Miss Ramona, I'm sure you can solve...
The VA for Lowerhead does such a good job,
Hey,
I wanna say. She
this is
sounds
on
so good.
It's on them. I reported our findings to the Vigil Bureau after we got out of there.
She has neglected to mention that they took something from said auction. They don't need to
They'll
know.
send their agents to raid the club and run Perez into the ground. I'd bet on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how I let myself get roped into this mess in the first place.
I'm so sorry. You're right, I shouldn't have assumed you were some lone wolf hell-bent on protecting the city.
Yeah, you got it right. I clear out arcane energy, not criminals.
She tries to put on a brave face to appear calm and detached from the situation. But she can't help looking over to Lowerhead with concern.
You two stay here for now. Place should be safe from the club's goons.
Safe and free at last. I simply couldn't ask for more. Thank you so very much for dragging me out of that torturous place. This might sound a little forward, but might you possibly find me somewhere to be hung up? Somewhere pleasant, please? Oh, how I longed for a place to call home. Preferably among fellow arcanists. Though I certainly wouldn't say no to such a lovely cemetery either.
Uh-huh. You like it here? The lady in the painting makes her point clear.
Miss Ramona, you'll not be disappointed by my services, I assure you. I can hide all manner of wicked secrets within my frame, for example.
You said that before, you're hiding a bunch of stuff.
Manus Benedicte forced me to swallow all sorts of rubbish in France, only to be smuggled across the Atlantic and thrown into the darkest corner of the Turquoise Serpent Club. The memories torment me still.
Damn.
Oh, which reminds me, though I was used as a dumping ground by the Manus, if I search carefully, I could still find something useful, even valuable.
Okay, so you still have some stuff.
A moment, if you will. Allow me to find you a suitable gift.
There could be something useful there. Tips over and spills a pile of strange knickknacks.
This is a miraculous mirror I received at
Mirror?
the market in Paris. Look into it, and you'll see a beard fit to measure sitting right upon your face. A dream come true for a bare-faced beard wisher.
Right. Interesting.
This little conch isn't half bad either. A sailor, drunk as a skunk I might add, threw it at me when I was stranded on the Mediterranean coast. The
What?
music it creates could rival a siren's song, I tell you, though it does carry the faint whiff of that sailor's rummy breath.
Okay, nothing too useful yet. Ramona's expression darker Lowerhead signals for the painting to stop her sales pitch.
Oh, painting lady! I just thought of the perfect place for you. The Timekeeper's suitcase. It's clean and always bright and has a huge backyard called the Wilderness to boot.
Oh, I see.
More importantly,
Can she be
there's
summoned?
all kinds of wonderful people there.
I don't think she's like a character you can use in
Ooh la la,
battle.
a chance for rebirth sent straight from the heavens. I can hardly wait.
I'll ask the Timekeeper about it once I get back to the Foundation.
Alright. Ramona gives them both a knowing look, attempting to reel the two awaken back to the situation at hand. Suddenly she senses movement outside. Footsteps approach from just beyond the cemetery gate.
You just couldn't leave me and the spirits here alone, huh?
Forgive the intrusion, Senorita Ramona.
Oh, and you.
Might I have a moment of your time?
Okay.
Sure, if you don't mind standing. Don't have any drinks to offer either. Living with the dead usually means peace and quiet. Not so much tonight.
Leads the visitor aside. Nearby, the two awakened lean in to listen.
You and your friends certainly made your presence known at the auction.
Yeah, that happened.
I hear every gang in the city is trying to sniff you out. Signora Luisa even put a bounty of 50,000 charpadantes on your heads.
Woohoo.
As nice as it is for you to come here and tell me I'm a wanted woman, I doubt those goons can find me someplace. And clearly you're not here on their behalf either.
Correct. I'm here to...
He stops himself, then shifts the topic.
I just wanted to ask you something. You attended the auction to investigate the serial murders, see? Were you able to track down the culprit?
You serious? You saw what happened. I was framed for the 6th murder. From now on, smoking out Perez is the Vigil business, not mine.
Yeah, they're in a
You
rough
didn't
spot.
seriously expect me to catch the bastard, did you?
No need to be modest. The Vigil would never have gotten this close were it not for the crucial information you provided. But there's something else. I suspect Senor Perez isn't the true culprit.
Yes, since you already saw the mice. It's actually Mr. Perez. Takes a deep breath and produces the list he got from Perez.
I've been thinking it over all morning.
The list.
You should see this. I met a young woman. She doesn't work for the Vigil Bureau, nor does she intend to stop the next murder. But she did help me find this list. I dare not fathom what might happen if we don't do something. This could be your last chance.
Last chance for what? Actually, forget it. I got a hunch I won't like what you're gonna say.
Ramona accepts the lead, once again thrust into the role of a reluctant investigator.
Thank you, Senorita. You have a kind heart. I wish you every success with your investigation.
Golly, a critical clue delivered right to your doorstep. You really do have influence in this city, Miss Ramona.
Okay, now I'm seeing who this is, because this portrait looked interesting. I was like, when I saw this character Marissa in the flashback, I was like, where did I see her before? She was on the list. She was on the list. I just didn't know her yet, because I think the flashback was after we saw the list. Tyra. All of these don't seem to matter. But like, Wise Digger's there. That's a character you can summon. I don't know. I don't remember where in the main story he appears. Marissa, though.
Hey, painting lady. You ever seen or heard of any of these people?
Let's see. Oh, indeed I do. I know them quite well.
Huh.
These are all members of Manus Vindictae. A few I have not met in
Oh.
person, but I recognize their names. To think I once considered them friends. Ah, what a foolish collection of brushstrokes I am. Though I must admit the days we spent in Paris were among the few truly happy moments in my life.
Oh. Oh god. Ramona clears her throat, attempting to steer the lady away from an overlong trip down memory lane.
This list shows the Menace members responsible for smuggling pigment and coordinating with the club.
Right.
So if we find them, we find the arcane pigment. Let's do it!
Settle down, Latham. See the timestamps here? Their last smuggling run was a while ago. For all we know, they've already skipped out of Mexico entirely. Then again, why would Anil give me this list? Perez isn't our guy. What did I miss? Is the answer somewhere on this list?
She looks over the names, attempting to find some connection. Inside her mind, a map of the city lights up spot by spot.
Ledru Rollin. Stayed at Rosa's Inn for 3 days. Booked it after burning down her kitchen. Rosa asked me to track him down using my ancestral psychic ability. Pretty disappointed when I told her I'm not a psychic. Neither were my parents. Frauds, the both of them.
I remember him. I often saw him tinkering with dangerous-looking alchemical materials. The poor man seemed to have lost his mind the moment he put on that mask.
Maybe that's why he blew up Rosa's kitchen.
Diggers. He's broken into more than one government facility, claiming he only wanted to see the works of the muralism movement up close. The guards and patrol officers threw him out, of course. Got a friend in the government, Diego. He told me all about this guy.
Oh, that hip fellow. Still alive, is he? I haven't heard a word from him since he went to Tierra del Fuego with the preacher.
Oh, the preacher.
It's William.
That was part of the main story.
Recently published an article in El Semanario Heraldo de Mexico, featuring his interview with a foreign diplomat. Style was totally bloated. Only made it into the city's best-selling paper because of the diplomat's status. Rumor is, he gave him all kinds of stuff to make sure he got the interview.
Hélas, Fitzwilliam. Monsieur Perez was sick to death of the greed of that man.
Alright.
One day, as I was sitting in the warehouse, I spied him barge in and make off with all manner of valuables. A golden pendant, an antique statuette, a turquoise mask, and even a most exquisite quetzal tiara. Talk about greedy. He also stole a few paintings, once depicting indigenous people in Mexican mythology, I believe, before stuffing everything into a giant bag and disappearing.
Paintings?
Okay. Paintings.
Oui, chérie. There are countless works of art in the club. In fact, I heard that Diplomat has a particular interest in art exhibitions. Perhaps it was those very paintings that Fitzwilliam used to curry favor with him.
Every detail from each crime scene flashes through Ramona's thoughts. Then it clicks into place. The picture, once fuzzy, becomes clear.
How could I not see it? The key to solving these killings isn't in the Turquoise Serpent Club.
Is it the paintings that are being
What the
stolen?
hell do you mean?
Are they looking for her?
The first murder, a vagrant drowned next to a pile of trash out in the desert.
Oh.
Case was freaky. Got passed to the Vigil Bureau because of it.
Is it because this picture, the Lady of the Lake, right? Lady by the Lake. She has like a hidden compartment with stuff hidden inside her. So like someone is looking for the stash. There's some item there that they want to get. So they're kind of killing people who might have the painting. Is that it?
The second, a businessman drowns before falling into his own vivarium, only to be shredded to pieces by his own critters. The third collapsed in a bustling plaza. The fourth in a monastery. The fifth in an apartment. No link found between any of them.
Maybe
except for the way they died.
Does she have them? Does she have the pigments? The rest of the pigments are stashed in her hidden compartment?
It was right in front of me the whole time. In the junkyard. In the monastery's office. and on the plaza's wall. Latham, you remember that scorched strip of cloth we found at the 5th crime scene?
Yeah, I remember. The one with 3 symbols on it, right? It's the logo of the Turquoise Serpent Club. That's what led us to the auction.
And that's what led the murderer to the auction.
But it isn't about the logo. What matters is the strip itself. It was linen, part of the canvas of a burnt-up painting.
Yeah.
Painting? But what about the 6th murder? That lady was killed right in front of us.
That's true.
And there weren't any paintings near.
Rio stops in place.
Wait.
Whoops. Could have been a distraction to try and steal the painting.
was being auctioned off at the time. We should have seen it sooner. It all makes sense. Every single one of the crime scenes had a painting near it. The key to solving the case is in the paintings.
They're trying to find her for the compartment.
What Fitzwilliam brought to the diplomat would be...
We need to warn him.
Uh-oh.
He's at a party near Senora Juarez's family ofrenda, a businesswoman. If we move fast, we might still be able to get to him before the killer does.
Oh boy.
Roger that, partner. Operation Save the Day is a go.
Even with a solid lead on the means and the killer's next target, Ramona can't shake the feeling that something is still missing.
No, Latham. You're injured. You should stay here with the lady.
What? Lone wolves in the movies almost always meet a tragic end. I can't let a friend get into trouble by themselves.
Neither can I.
Huh? Oh, wait, you mean I'm your friend too?
Ramona fights against responding with a smile by diving her thoughts.
But something's still fishy. All these victims, diplomat included, look familiar to me. But why? Where else have I seen them, besides the newspapers and reports?
At an auction?
And
I don't know.
more importantly, why me? Why am I the one who found all these clues, huh? Just because I was at the scene? Because I know the city like the back of my hand?
What if you're the murderer?
Because I happen to be a descendant of a famous psychic family? Don't make me laugh. No, this isn't a coincidence. It can't be.
Ramona heads towards the street without hesitation.
Ramona! Hold on!
Loggerhead, limping, can't keep up. Well, I guess you gotta stay here. To be continued. Okay, I gotta quickly get up to check something. Sorry, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Everything's good. Did we unlock any extra info here? No. Okay, Path of the Dead. So not you? What is that? Bless the souls of the warriors. Let them break free from their cocoons. Let them return. Let's get into here. Okay, hopefully there's enough time to really finish all of this by I'd rather be done by 3 p.m. It's almost 1 p.m. now. I could have waited after the thing that I have to do in the afternoon, but I don't know. I wanted to get done with this before that. The night is made hazy with the smoke of an uncountable number of candles. The ofrenda holds food and drinks. Marigolds glow in vivid colors. Pictures and paintings of the dead smile down on the living.
Damas y caballeros, it is my great honor to join you in celebrating Dia de los Fieles Difuntos on this fabulous evening.
All Souls Day.
You must be Senor Mac from the United
Mac.
States. How are you enjoying your stay in Mexico City? Just as I promised, is it not?
Mighty fine indeed. Thanks again for your invitation, ma'am. I have to say, I've been
Mighty
eager to
fine
meet you in
indeed.
person. I think I'm falling in love with this city already.
Well, the party's only just
They
begun.
really tried
Many
with the
more
American accent.
unprecedented experiences await. Believe
Well,
me.
it's a specific type of American accent, but I don't know. I don't want to just say Texas just because it sounds southern.
Look who it
It's again, I don't
A
know for sure.
pleasant surprise indeed.
Who is it?
I thought you weren't coming, Senor Aniel.
Oh, Ani was here.
Buenas noches, Senora Juarez.
I owe you my thanks for your beautiful restoration of the murals on my family's tomb. I do so hope you enjoy yourself tonight.
I'm sure I will. Thank you for your kind invitation, Senora.
He walks towards the brilliantly decorated ofrenda, his grim-faced presence clashing with the joyful atmosphere.
This was a mistake. For her and for me.
What do you mean?
Senorita Ramona is nowhere to be seen.
Oh,
Perhaps she isn't coming. No, she'll show her face. She's sure to recognize the significance of that list.
I think she did.
And Senorita Butterfly must be hidden somewhere nearby. Taking her seat for the
Is she here to kill her old friend or something? What is her deal? Place falls silent. Deep official voice speaks over the mic.
I would like to express my thanks to Mrs. Juarez for kindly hosting us tonight. Here in Mexico City, I have been able to witness and feel the beauty of your culture. The Dia de los Muertos celebration has shown me the extraordinary way in which the Mexican people remember, celebrate, and reunite with their departed loved ones. And I have truly been moved by it. Now, please join me in raising a toast to all those past and to all who yet live. Let the party begin.
Whoa, clap. Yes, laugh and toast, raising their glasses in a show of respect to the diplomat. Yet as the attendees sip their drinks and cheer, someone approaches and whispers to the diplomat. The glasses have not even lowered before the two of them step away from
He
view.
seems on edge. Did something happen?
Is that the Fitz
I should
Williams
follow him.
guy? What was this, Fitzwilliam? Oh, his motion is cut off by another arrival.
You didn't say you'd be here.
I couldn't help but worry about you after I gave you that list.
You can't even protect yourself. Why are you worrying about anyone else? Get out of here before the killer makes a move. The
Rough.
place is crowded. No one's gonna bother to save you when they strike.
Oh my god. She shifts her eyes over to the diplomat as she speaks. He's standing in a quiet corner, speaking with someone who appears to be a younger aide.
What? How could that be? Enough of your excuses. In any case, we mustn't let Mrs. Juarez get wind of this.
The diplomat calls him and they begin to argue. The aide shifts nervously and then shoots his hand into his pocket.
Oh no.
Is he reaching for a
He's
gun?
got a weapon. We gotta stop him.
Oh my god. Okay, what are my teams here? What are my options? I leveled up to Kanya a little bit.
You might feel better.
She is like the maximum like insight level 40. So that's pretty good. I need this guy.
Someone's sword
Need this guy here.
rusted yet.
For sure.
Oh, were you looking for me? Here I am. Ich werde meine Pflicht erfüllen.
Okay.
His trumpet sound.
He's here to just kill everything. Without worry.
Judgment Day has come.
There we go.
Just give me a shot.
The thought to be assailant falls to the ground. He lifts his hand from his pocket, revealing nothing more than festive candy. Candy? Likely taken from an ofrenda far too soon.
What on earth is wrong with you? Think you could go around roughing up my men?
Oops, sorry, we thought you were being murdered.
Who are you? Some local gangsters?
We thought you were about to die.
Senor, listen. You're in serious danger. He was gonna assassinate you.
I'm not sure if that's exactly the guy, but...
What nonsense are you spouting? He was just delivering a report. It's the painting I gave Mrs. Juarez. Apparently, the color has faded in one spot. My assistant was
painting.
only asking me to check it over.
Uh-huh.
A painting from the Turquoise Serpent Club? Where is it? You need to give it to me now. If you want to live, you need to stay away from that painting.
The diplomat's mood shifts. Seems frightened, certainly. Not of the painting she wants him about.
You're from one of those xenophobic Arcanist groups, aren't you?
Oops.
Mrs. Juarez warned me about people like you.
No, that's not... That's Manus. You're talking about the
What are you
Manus.
gonna do, huh?
She's not Manus.
Kill me in front of all these people?
He's not listening.
No, no, senor. Listen to me, I'm trying to help you.
And you sound so trustworthy.
Intruders!
Oh my fucking god. Is he drowning? Is he drowning? There we go. God damn it. Painful grasp replaces his words. He's struggling for air. They have moved without noticing to the part of the courtyard where gifts are displayed.
What on earth? Senor, are you alright?
Well,
No te acerques tanto. Ese poder arcano podría ahogarte junto con él.
well, it's too late, I guess. Who is doing this? Is it Warissa? It's probably Warissa.
I... Is that a lake beneath the water?
A lake beneath the water.
Help!
The diplomat's voice falls into a rasp, then silence. It crumbles into a heap on the ground.
This is just like...
Like what happened at the auction. The killer can't be far. Must still be hiding somewhere near the ofrenda.
Ivona hears a rustle in the grass behind her. Turns with just enough time to spy a figure darting away.
There!
Get him! Get him! The city street is crowded with people celebrating. The raucous mood and shifting mass of people obscures sight in every direction. They have lost sight of the culprit.
Maldita sea.
We lost them. This
Damn
is
it.
a wealthy area. The mansions on this street must have guards at their entrances. We can ask them if they saw anyone suspicious.
Okay, that's interesting.
No time for that.
But I guess, yeah, it would take a lot of time to
Paintings are the key to
interrogate
the killer's
everyone.
MO. But what else am I missing? The diplomat already had the painting for a while before the party. That journalist must have given it to him a few days ago. So why'd the killer wait so long? And why strike in front of so many people? Why do it on the night of one of our biggest festivals?
Why
That's gotta be
indeed?
it. It's all about the timing.
Are there special conditions to the
Timing, you
arcane
say?
skill?
So it has something to do with Dia de los Fieles Difuntos.
That's right. The second night of Dia de los Muertos. The night we welcome back and reunite with the faithful departed. Death is just a part of the cycle of life, right? I bet the killer thinks so too. And they chose tonight because they're trying to lead the spirits of the victims somewhere. Some place they aren't meant to be.
Looks down. Countless marigold petals spread out beneath her feet, forming a path to guide the dead. Stretches far into the distance.
That may be the answer. See? Someone's laid a trail of marigolds out the back door.
The vivid glow of marigolds is what's said to guide spirits back to the land of the living.
They want us to follow this path, huh? Fine. Then let's go.
Quite stately building marks the end of the marigold trail. Curious.
You're kidding.
What is it?
Of all the places.
Is it where the mirror is? Oh, to be continued. We're gonna see in the next episode, which is right now. I've never looked at the whole of this. It's just like the warehouse over there, the graveyard. This is the mural we saw. This is where the festival is. And here's the mural, Convergence. White smoke from burning copal fills the air, mixed with the scent of old books. I'm not sure what this means. Copal? Haven't heard of that word.
The Mexico City People's Library, home to the Vigil Bureau's temporary branch. Why here?
The mural. Lights a candle. Small flame does little to brighten the vast darkness of the room before her.
Wait, Anil. I'm not sure what might lie ahead. You better stay back.
Understood. I wouldn't want to be a liability. I'll await a certain young woman here and do my best to ensure she doesn't interfere with your actions.
It would be crazy if it turns out that it's Anil at the end of everything. Because I'm currently thinking Larissa.
Your safety is more important
Larissa even.
than anything.
I think it's the L sound there. If it's Anil though, it would be less expected, I think. I think he's trying to help. Still the same place she's entered 100 times before. The bookshelves stand in their usual order. The lobby floor shines. The only difference is that no one is here.
Some top officers to the club after they got my report. Others will be out on patrol, making sure the festival doesn't have any Arcanum-related accidents.
So it's like a perfect day to infiltrate.
I can't believe they would just leave the place empty. That makes no sense. There must be.
Her words fade into the still air. Around the corner, the receptionist lies passed out on the floor. Even unconscious, her face is tight with fear, as if trapped in a nightmare.
No. Help.
Well, yeah.
Still breathing.
It's another victim.
Trapped in a living nightmare or something.
Or maybe not dead yet.
A whole lot of Numa gathered here. Someone's activated a ritual. A big one. Power of it's knocked out anyone in the area. Who the hell be able to set up a large-scale arcane ritual like this? In a Vigil Bureau branch? And how?
Mona lifts the candle and looks up towards the stairs.
That mural. The one with the missing artist. But now it's finished.
What? It's finished now? How many times has she seen that mural? Those faces, the familiar scene, vivid yet silent. Unfinished for as long as she had worked with Vigiles here. Vigils. She had never truly committed the faces of those young people in the mural to memory, but now they almost seem familiar.
Could this be the killer's final piece? And
She takes a deep breath.
I followed their marigold trail here. Am I their final target?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You finally come.
Oh, wait, it's him!
Teresita, my dear friend.
It's the other artist.
Teresita? You think I'm a friend of yours? Is that why you chose me?
Oh my god, I forgot about him.
You've truly forgotten everything. That's quite alright. I hope you remember, just as you once helped me. This mural is my first and final piece of the era.
His name is literally Muriel. Why didn't I see this coming?
Sweat and tears.
Mural?
A tribute to the Mexican mythos you held so dear. One that honors both the sacred traditions of our ancestors and our courageous struggles in the modern world. You see, no matter how strange this world becomes, I will never abandon our shared dream. I incorporated each of us into the painting, just as I have done many times before.
Each of us.
Think of it as a celebration.
She is there and he is there.
I've waited a long
I'm like pointing at the screen as if you can see me.
For long years. Crossing several
He is Manus.
storms
Of course he is.
under Manus Vindicte's protection. I chased all sorts of myths and legends, all to find a way to resurrect the dead. And I finally found it.
Excuse me?
The Aztecs believed that the manner of one's death determines the soul's reincarnation. And so tonight, the souls of our warriors will be reborn, like butterflies emerging from their cocoons, carried on sacred winds from the north.
Who are you
This
trying to
is our reunion,
resurrect?
one not even death can keep us from.
Are you making a living mural? Like the living painting? Okay, that seems to be melting. Huh? 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 Hold on. Give me back my strong people here.
Please have your tickets ready for boarding. The clock is set.
Take thy sword. Duel with
Oh, a painted version of her. I think we need to fight.
The judgment day has come.
Leave me alone.
Okay, we did it.
Schedule.
The science is part of the training.
Follow the plan.
His trumpets sound.
Come on, knight.
The judgment day has come.
Doubt I can stop him out there. I gotta try to break the ritual from the inside. But if I fail, the mural might swallow me up for good. It's all or nothing now. Come on.
Are there any injuries? Just give me a shout.
Okay, we need to stop the mural. A dripping sound breaks the quiet, but its source remains hidden. The sense of space fades away as her mind sinks into darkness.
Que duermas bien, Teresita.
Teresita.
Our irreplaceable memory of the past. Cuando despiertes,
todo habrá vuelto a ser como antes. La belleza de nuestros días de gloria.
Teresita? Who are you talking about?
Endless water stretches out before her. A lake as wide as Texcoco once had been. A cold cover guides her awareness as it moves through the depths of myth. Oh. The long journey ends when she finds her destination and slips into a fragile container made of fragments of memory. The depths of myth again, like in France. You're Teresita. Are you though? Are you sure? You're not Ramona? This memory container, as thin as a paper boat, floats to a stop on the water. Are you sure you're not losing yourself in the mural? Around her, a rough memory forms on a stage. Happiness hangs like fog, showing how its owner once felt.
Teresita? Teresita?
Perdón, tenía la mente en otra parte. Ustedes...
What is happening?
Me llamo Muriel. Maria asked me to welcome you on her behalf. From this day forth, you're officially a fellow member of the Midnight Kitchen.
Huh?
You're Maria's new student?
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just surprised you're so young.
No need to apologize. You're not the first to say so. But I've been painting for as long as I can remember.
The Midnight Kitchen. An interesting name. An homage to Montmartre's Bateau Lavoie, is it?
Is it like an art movement?
Nothing like that. We first started gathering in Maria's kitchen late at night, so Antonio suggested we name our little club after it. Maria founded it in hopes of creating a space for like-minded artists to have open and meaningful discussions.
Okay.
She's been planning to start a magazine on Mexico's artistic transformation.
Like an art club?
She have some wonderful ideas and insights on the art of indigenous peoples. She said you could teach us all about it while she's away on her exhibition tour in the United States.
Well, I'll do my best.
I don't think that's Ramona.
Though I have to say,
I think
teaching has never been
Muriel
my strong suit.
is kind of insane.
Don't set your expectations too high.
He's trying to resurrect Teresita by sacrificing Ramona, maybe.
I'll need to look over your paintings
Not too
first.
sure.
Trust me, you won't be disappointed.
Or is Ramona actually Teresita? Because why was Ramona in like a fucking cemetery? Like coming out of a grave. Like that was suspicious. Maybe she's not actually a person. Maybe she's like Teresita, but like resurrected or something. Because I don't know. She said she's from like an ancient psychic family, but like, why was she in the cemetery? The atmosphere thickens and darkens. Only uncertain worry and conflict remain. Uncertain. Uncertainty?
Eres un pintor genial, Muriel. Tu obra causará revuelo en todo el mundo.
You're too kind. But as much as I appreciate such praise, you know fame has never been my goal. And I wouldn't accept the title of genius either. I simply love to paint, to create alongside my dear friends.
Your goals are admirable in themselves. Though more than genius, your greatest gift lies in your unending passion. Still, I can't help but wonder if this movement is on the right track.
Yeah?
Is this about that article in Nuevas Masas?
See, we once saw our movement as revolutionary, a force to change our society for the better. But, as Sugiero said, It seems it may have already fallen under the thumb of the petite bourgeoisie.
The goddamn bourgeoisie.
We wanted to reconceptualize our identity, history, and culture as a people. We believed that only through common understanding could we ever truly be united. We wanted to create a unique story, a story of Mexico. But have we succeeded in our goal?
Teresita?
I'm having second thoughts. Painting these murals on the walls of grand buildings. Perhaps it's been a mistake all along.
Are you saying that... Hold on. We saw our movement as revolutionary. However, you're being sponsored by rich people, basically. Like, painting the mural on grand buildings, which is like, you know, you're being paid to do this. You're saying that your movement has been co-opted and it's starting to become commodified, starting to lose its original meaning, starting to become less about the identity. Interesting. This event before also had something to say about that. Muriel was saying that, actually. He was saying that during the auction, how like he wanted to paint for himself, but now he's being forced to paint for rich people instead, so that they can sell his painting as a status symbol to show how rich they are. You know, this painting costs a lot of money, that's why I bought it, and it shows how, you know, rich and powerful I am. So art has sort of lost its meaning and has become commodified. Maybe that's what a part of this event is getting to, and what it's trying to say, in parts. The world around her shifts like a maelstrom. Memory flickers in and out. Words and feelings slash her like swirling debris caught in the storm.
Why did you turn down Lucas's invitation, Leah? Paris is the center of the artwork. You know Rivera went to Europe to study around your age, don't you? An opportunity like this doesn't come all that often.
No quiero irme de México, Teresita. No puedo. Quiero quedarme aquí, junto a mis amigos. You saw the debate at the Palacio de Bellas Artes? We're at a critical turning point for the muralist movement.
Which is precisely why I want you to refine your skills in Europe, Muriel. It would do you good to free yourself from this mental turmoil. Art can change the world. I still believe that. But there are many obstacles we need to overcome. A challenge that has kept Maria very busy, and for which the progress has hardly been satisfactory. I shouldn't distract you with all this.
Mire, si eso es lo que desea.
I'll go, it says.
Entonces hazlo. Haz nuestro sueño realidad, chamaca. El futuro depende de ti.
And so he left, I guess, for France? That's where he met Manus, maybe? Probably.
Sueño.
Wait, hold on.
El sueño de quién?
Future. Dream. Whose dream? Mine? Were you reversed? Maybe all of this in the memory happened before... Oh shit, maybe it happened before the first storm even began. Or during a previous storm, I don't know. Because he's been... Muriel has been with the Manus, so he's avoided being reversed. What if Teresita got reversed and now Ramona is just the latest version of her after being reversed a few times, huh?
Suena inspirador, pero...
Her thoughts drift out of her body, caught helpless in the tide of a deep and unrolling sea. Is Muriel trying to turn Ramona back into Teresita? She reaches out and stirs the emotions before her. Joy and happiness faded at the touch.
No siento alegría.
I'm so confused. I'm so confused.
Aquí no hay más que tristeza.
She whispers the word, too difficult to speak aloud.
Hay algo muy olvidado. Tengo que encontrarlo.
We're starting to get something. We're starting to get something. What does Larissa have to do with any of this? Is that just gonna be... Hold on. Is the Larissa stuff gonna be resolved in here, maybe? If it's not here, but who knows? We have a few more... We have a few more chapters to go. Murals and turning points. This is a land where traditions are told through murals. After the revolution, the young government turned to its artists. This newborn Mexico had so many stories to tell, so many to shape. Painting and varnishing the walls of its buildings became the perfect medium. In the 1920s, the muralist movement swept through the country. Look, this was an art form both ancient and brand new. It no longer lived in auction houses, galleries, or the private collections of the wealthy. Instead, it unfolded across vast walls open to the public. It's kind of like the graffiti art, I guess, in a way that's also painting on the walls. On those walls, artists spoke of justice, of freedom, of this nation's history and memory. Imagine it, a new country, a new canvas, and so many stories to tell. From the very beginning, these murals were inseparable from politics. The brush was the artist's voice. I was gonna say choice, which also makes sense. They spoke for their ideals, for beauty, for all the suffering people of the world. But voices are difficult to harmonize, and they can turn harsh. As the 20th century entered its third decade, cracks began to appear. Between artists and artists, between artist and state. Should the murals depict suffering or glory? Whose praises should they sing? Which path forward? Rivera, Orozco, and Siqueiros. Three names that once symbolized hope are Los Tres Grandes, held different visions for the future of both their art and their country. Rivera, huh? The rest only deepened. In the small midnight kitchen, the young painters listened to this fight of the century. Interesting. It's starting to become about art history. I guess it was always about the paintings. The murders were always about the paintings, and like it's always been about pigments and also hold on. About pigments and also about the auction, which was about selling paintings. I see. Okay, we have a few more to go. I think the date changed also. Hold on. Go here. To take my login bonuses. This is the wilderness as well. Need to take this. The bonds here. There's this critter center that I don't know how it works, and I've completely given up on it. Like when they introduced it, I tried for a few days to try and keep up with it, and then I don't know what it does. I'm always tempted to like pull for maybe warrants, but I probably should save my stuff for like when Enigma rolls. When Enigma becomes available, maybe I should spend it then. Sorry. Nothing is everlasting. No eternity on Earth, only a fleeting moment. Oh, are we good? Oh. Is it real? Our elusive existence. No eternity on Earth, only a fleeting moment. Be it resilient as jade, it shatters. Be it as revered as gold, it crumbles. Be it as resplendent as quetzal plumes, it will fall away. No eternity on Earth, only a fleeting moment. Cantares Mexicanos. No eternity, only a fleeting moment. Guided by instinct, she moves forward step by step. Finally, above this endless churning water, she sees a figure, standing still as a statue, pallid as a ghost.
Ha pasado mucho tiempo, Teresita. María, Antonio, Carmen y yo. Todos te hemos extrañado muchísimo. Bienvenida de nuevo.
Muriel, when did you return from Europe? How many years have passed since then? I can't seem to remember at all. Well, please.
Surely she got reversed, right? Maybe that's the solution. That solves the question I have. Where's a strange, sorrowful expression?
Where do I begin? A lot has happened over the past 4 years. I encountered an arcanist organization.
Yep, that's what I thought.
Manus Vindictae. With their help, I survived an event called the Storm. Many times, in fact. But by the time I returned home, I realized everyone I knew had perished. What I returned to was no longer the Mexico I knew.
Oh, my dear Muriel. I'm so sorry to hear it. Perhaps Maria and I shouldn't have sent you to Europe.
But I learned so much there.
Yeah, well, he survived because he met the Manus.
I learned from Professor Rousseau's research.
It would have been reversed otherwise. Also,
His
this
efforts to
fucker
find a
Rousseau.
resurrection ritual led us to discover depths of
That was the event in France with the piece of Genovan. Collective unconscious.
Proved that a successful resurrection requires the
That was the 5th storm, wasn't it?
multiple nearly impossible conditions.
We are now at like the 9th storm or something.
But at least the professor's research pointed me in the right
He
direction.
survived like 4 of these, I guess.
Do you recall the Damascal ceremony we once talked about?
The cleansing ritual?
That's the one. Drawing from the Damascal ceremony, Professor Rousseau's research, and countless other texts, I have finally created the ultimate ritual of resurrection.
People keep trying to do this resurrection stuff.
Herbs and arcane skills. As a catalyst, we may transfer our existence into a painting, where we'll be enveloped by absolute darkness. And within that primal void, we can regain our purest consciousness and rediscover who we truly are, who we were meant to be.
Transfer our existence into a painting, you say. And do you stay as a painting then? Or do you return to like a human existence?
The ritual requires a unique arcane silver ore, which I was fortunate to find here, in this era's Valle de Lágrimas. From it, I crafted a pigment of infinite malleability, one capable of recreating almost anything, even our memories and identities.
Weird.
The sea of collective unconscious is the deepest layer of the human mind, the origin of all things. Rest assured, Teresita, I will reconstruct you completely, body and mind, from the depths of myth.
I'm not sure I entirely follow. But I see that you are every bit the genius I always knew you were, Muriel. Who else would connect resurrection rituals to an ancient sweat lodge ceremony?
I've tried everything over the years. But I finally found a method that works, Teresita. I'm so thankful that I found you again.
I'm happy you have too. From the bottom of my heart. But I almost feel as if I've forgotten something.
It has to be true what I said. Teresita was reversed and became Ramona.
Now is the year of 1920. The start of a decade you and Maria once longed for. The muralist movement has just begun. I'll ensure we won't make the same mistakes we did last time.
Oh, yeah, they're back more in the past, huh?
It isn't like you to care about anything beyond your paintings.
People change.
I'll be honest, this area is probably gonna be erased again, so it doesn't matter.
How lucky I was to live a life completely dedicated to my art.
But we have changed for the better, Muriel. You've grown up. Can take care of yourself now. You no longer need Maria or me to protect you. Knowing that, I can continue my search for what I've forgotten.
Is it really so important? More important than our dream? Than Maria, Antonio, all our friends of the Midnight Kitchen?
It is. It's only a haze to me, but deep down, I know it is more important than anything. I'm sorry, Muriel. Until I find it, I can't pursue our dream with you.
So confused, she keeps on walking forward.
No debes seguir más adelante, Teresita. Mientras más profundo avances, más se debilita mi ritual. La esencia de tu mente podría borrarse por completo en las profundidades del mito. ¿Estás realmente segura de que quieres irte? Sabiendo que tu propia existencia
could be
podría
wiped out.
desaparecer.
She doesn't stop. False memories in vivid color begin to peel from her skin like new paint stripped from a canvas. Their joy, their dreams, the time they shared, layer by layer they fall into the water below.
Hermoso. Aquellos recuerdos brillaban.
Who is the true self? It's kind of very difficult to tell, isn't it?
Como cristal.
Is it the person before?
Gracias.
After you reversed, you're a new
por
person?
mostrármelos, Muriel. Pero tienes que entenderlo.
Nothing lasts forever.
Nada dura para siempre. La muerte es parte del ciclo de la vida, como cualquier otra etapa.
I feel like this line is part of a song from Cute Machine.
Pero no me
In one of the songs. Because that album had submissions from fans to put spoken lines in the album. One of them was this, I think.
Necesito encontrar
I need to find my true self. I need to find Ramona.
Necesito encontrar
It was
a Ramona.
Death is a part of the cycle of life, just like any other stage.
Por favor, detente, Teresita. Por favor, no me hagas esto. No puedo perderte otra vez.
It's interesting to me that Teresita wants to remember her time as Ramona. He takes the form of the shining broken god. His memories cling to him. Hold on. He wants to stop her. I guess this is the fight that we're gonna have to do. Balance mode? Yeah. Recommended none. I mean, these are good. Dripping memories. HP is greatly increased. Okay, let's see. Here we go.
Take thy sword. Duel with someone fair and square.
A knight is gonna destroy him though. Let's be honest.
The judgment day has come.
There we go. It's almost down.
Que nuestros pasados regresen a nosotros como mariposas y colibríes.
Heaven
del
to earth.
cielo a la tierra. Que sean tu armadura y tu guía. Que te protejan y te conduzcan a través de las aguas infinitas.
Tu armadura es exactamente lo que me ha aprisionado. No puedes ver eso, Muriel. Solo me estás
Imprisoned me.
obligando a destruir
You're
tus
forcing me to
recuerdos.
destroy your memories.
Schedule confirmed.
The science is hot.
Enemy reaction predicted. All is planned.
sacred charge.
Customized bullets. Barrage.
Peace and quiet.
She's so good. She always does the skill to give them extra shield after they get hit. It's incredibly good. And the knight is so strong as well, doing the ultimate almost every turn.
¿Por qué, Teresita? ¿Por qué estás haciendo esto?
Catch the music.
No. No puedo dejar que te desvanezcas en las profundidades del mito.
Fade into the depths of myth. Are all like spirits there in the depths of myth? Because we found like that one spirit that now lives in the stone with not Burial, but the other woman, the other girl who was with Burial, Broom, yeah. She has like an evil spirit in like the jewelry that she wears. Just kind of crazy. Oh man. Well.
Merci.
Target enemy reaction predicted.
Never hesitate.
Breaking through. We have taken a strong position.
Okay, now what do we do now?
Schedule confirmed.
Let me handle the
Targets where enemy reaction
Do it like this.
predicted.
Follow the plan.
Please, stop this violence.
A fort. Barrage.
Do we have a few oaks? Uh-oh.
There's strength in restraint.
I have a few oaks to proc there.
Checkmate.
Vor, zu beschützen und zu helfen.
Targets where confirmed.
This enhance or something? What is this sign? I'm not too sure. Was this an AoE? Mass attack. I want to do the mass attack. Look at how cool this is with the outfit.
Queen to F6. A queen for a king.
All these outfits that I got are also amazing. I need to buy the Corvus one. I haven't bought it yet. Here's the Marsha ultimate.
Eliminate target.
The sword is drawn.
The sacred charge.
Okay, okay. Lot of
There's
attacks.
strength in restraint.
Marsha's keeping everyone alive though. What can I do with this actually? I never know exactly how anything works in this game because there's so many different mechanics and they're different for each character. I always end up kind of confused.
Merci.
Enemy reaction.
It stings.
Let me handle the pain.
Oh, that was enough, I guess.
Todo está roto y desaparecido.
Everything is shattered and gone.
Nuestro viaje, nuestros sueños y el futuro al que no podemos llegar. Que descansen en las profundidades silenciosas, sin luz.
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can be simplified.
Well then. So, what happens now? What?
The spirits followed the marigolds all the way from a mansion in
She has a
Roma
sniper
to the
rifle,
people's library.
I think.
A final touch to complete the mural. Quite a night.
Well, that's unfortunate for him. Oh my god.
I've got you now.
She has like... Oh my god. Oh, I thought she was just gonna kill him. I should just destroy the mural. Muriel looks up towards the finished mural. Paint has cracked alongside the plaster. At last the trapped form inside returns to the world.
Teresita. It's you. The ritual worked. Professor Rousseau was right. What are we to do next, Teresita?
His eyes shine with the joy of a dream so long awaited, finally realized in the flesh. Standing there in front of him, Ramona takes a deep and weighty breath.
It's over, Muriel. You're the serial killer. It was all you. You used a special pigment to make paintings with arcane powers, your murder weapons, and passed them out to the victims through the club.
Oh, maybe I was wrong.
You activated a ritual through the painting to kill your target. You killed all 7 of them. All to get the friends you lost to the storm back.
Yes. So they were all friends of his, the people he killed? Maybe? They were all reverse forms of his friends that he wanted to kill them and then resurrect them in the mural as who they used to be before the storm?
Those people in the mural. Your friends from the Midnight Kitchen, aren't they?
Oh.
Maria, Carmen, Antonio, Laura.
He names each face that appeared in the shattered memories. Her eyes rest on the very center.
And Teresita.
Ramona used to be Teresita before.
I never thought those faces would match the victims almost perfectly. To think how often I walked through this hall and never made the connection.
They were my best friends.
Damn.
My countrymen. My comrades.
He lifts the flower pot in his hands, eager.
Before I left Mexico, you gave me some dahlia seeds.
Oh my god. No.
Do you remember that?
Is that the dahlia?
You said we'd meet again when the dahlias were in full bloom. So I carry the pot wherever I go. I care for them, no matter the circumstances. I'm so glad we finally met again. Just as you promised.
Was he in like France? I'm struggling to remember. There was some characters like the painting we saw in France. But I don't remember if I saw him there.
In all 7 murders, you didn't manage to pull off a single one of your resurrection rituals, did you?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Hmm?
I saw you in the painting, Muriel. In that void. A little younger. A hell of a lot saner than you are now. But you all the same. I'd been thinking. The fragmented memories I saw in the depths of Nith. Where are they from? Who do they belong to? But seeing you now, I think I get it. You didn't reconstruct Teresita's consciousness from the depths of Nith. Not one did. Those memories and feelings were painted into the mural by you. They all came from you, Muriel.
So the ritual doesn't work.
That's why I could only see memories of you and Teresita together. All the moments you shared with your friends. The memories you held so close that you couldn't just let the dead be dead. You've given them up. Sealed their spirits inside your paintings. You completed the rituals. But you destroyed yourself.
Oh.
When? How did I?
Why is this kind of giving Claire Obscure? It's kind of giving Claire Obscure a little bit, doesn't it?
See? I'm not Teresita. And you still can't see it. Your dearest friend and mentor. And yet you still mistake me for her. A complete stranger.
I'm not sure if complete stranger is correct.
You scrubbed every last trace of her clean from your mind. You aren't even yourself anymore.
He lost his memories because he gave all the memories to the Miro.
And for what? The delusions of a man in the middle of destroying himself?
Miro speaks to himself, clutching his head as if in pain.
You mean there's no way to save my friends? I killed them. With my own hands. No. Teresita. Why can't I remember your face? Your voice? The memories? Why won't they come to me?
He absolutely destroyed himself in the process of doing all of this.
My family? No. If I forget, then they will truly be gone. What must I do? Wait. You said my memories are sealed within these paintings. Is that true?
He raises his paintbrush, lost in abject sorrow, yet sparkling with sudden determination. He's going in.
What are you doing, Muriel? Stop.
He's going in.
The Vigils will get here any minute. You don't stand a...
Ya lo recuerdo. Usted es la señorita Ramona. Trabaja en la oficina de los Vigil. Lamento todos los problemas que causé.
Oh my god.
Parece que he cometido un error tras otro.
For the last time, he uses his arcane skill. Perfect strokes of colorful paint wrap around him like a consuming fire.
Ya es demasiado tarde para corregir mis faltas. Gracias por poner fin a esta tragedia mía.
What is he doing?
Ahora lo único que queda es cruzar las mareas del tiempo y volver a su cálido abrazo.
Well, there he goes. There he goes. A rare smile touches his lips, as if he were drifting into a warm and pleasant dream as he fades away. Light, shadow, and cover coalesce around him, shrinking as he disappears, until all that's left is a single painted hummingbird. Flies up towards the mirror and joins the circle. He turned into a bird. There he is. His brush clatters on the solid floor. This shot kind of adds to the mural a little bit, like actually kind of looks cool there. Kind of looks like the Eye of Sauron now, which I'm not sure if it helps the motif of it, but it's kind of metal.
All these deaths. If only I'd realized the truth sooner.
I mean, you wouldn't have known.
You tried so hard, but I'm not Teresita. I could never be. There are still so many things only Ramona can do.
Long silence follows. Takes Ramona a moment to regain her composure, and she becomes that jaded exorcist she tries so hard to be.
Looks like I gotta report this now. Case is closed.
They did speak about this at the start, right? They spoke about how people get reversed.
Nunca debí aceptar este maldito trabajo.
They said it in Laplace, the scientist there. Guess it mattered in the end because Muriel was just looking for his reversed friends and trying to get them back. Sometime after Ramona departs, another figure emerges from the darkness. Lorenz? No, Anil is here. What is his deal then? Raise a hand towards the bullet hole in the mirror as if soothing a scar that will never heal. Yeah.
I was wondering
Don't do the
which
slow
corner
clap,
you might
please.
be watching from. So you came after all, Señorita Butterfly.
I couldn't miss the grand finale.
She's so
Tell me,
cynical.
Are you satisfied? You are the one who orchestrated it all.
Did he now? Was it his fault all along? Somehow, did he put up Muriel to do it? Give him the idea? Is he also part of the menace? God damn it. God damn it, you. Metaphor. Refantasio? What is happening now? We should be closer now to the end. The man shows no fear as he turns towards the assassin.
What do you make of this? Are we to have some sort of puppet master's tea party? You figured this all out some time ago, didn't you?
Puppet masters, all of them.
I did. But there is still some satisfaction in watching the dominoes fall, even when you know where they'll land. A little more shock would have been welcome, though.
The two of them speak with the same casual ease.
Pray. Begin then.
Let's start with the mural. Look at the symbolism.
Yeah?
In Aztec mythology, hummingbirds and butterflies represent death and rebirth. Fallen warriors entered the realm of the sun god. After 4 years, they would be reborn as butterflies and hummingbirds, returning to drink the eternal nectar of the earth. To Muriel, his fellow artists of the Midnight Kitchen were like those brave warriors, destined to return, having transcended death.
Okay, yeah.
Spot on.
This circle of hummingbirds and butterflies in the mural represents 10 reborn souls.
10 of them.
If you look closely, there are only 9 figures in the mural. The 7 victims, Muriel, and Ramona. So, where's the 10th? Did Muriel hide them away somewhere? That's exactly what he did. It's quite clever, really, merging a metaphor, or a pun, if you will, into the mural. Everyone, including Muriel, calls you Anil.
It's he the last one?
Anil,
or
the name of a plant native to southern Mexico, used to create a rich indigo dye. Over time, it also became the name for that deep, vibrant shade of blue.
So the blue color itself?
For centuries before the arrival of the Europeans, indigenous peoples used it to dye the cloaks of their leaders. Like Turanian red, this deep indigo blue symbolized power in their culture. And behold, that very color is hidden in this mural. The rivers and trees in the background glow with its intensity. Muriel used that blue anil to paint those sections, blending your presence into the mural in the most conspicuous yet subtle way. Muriel wasn't the only member of the Midnight Kitchen to cross the storm, was he? There was another artist of the Midnight Kitchen who went to Europe with him. That artist was you, Anil.
And?
And?
Muriel, I survived the storms. What does it matter?
Oh, it matters in many ways. Those victims, your hand-picked vessels, were all arcanists who bore some resemblance to the friends you lost in the storm. You lured them to the Turquoise Serpent Club and presented each with a meticulously crafted gift, a painting that would become their death warrant. True, Muriel was a genius in Arcanum. He single-handedly devised a resurrection ritual based on Josue's research and ancient legends.
Yeah, well, that didn't work in the end.
With every painting he completed, he lost fragments of his memory. A flawed method. In the end, he was no longer whole. How could he have planned and executed all this, alone, in such a state? Finding 8 suitable targets among hundreds of thousands in Mexico City, coaxing them to accept paintings they probably had no interest in. Each step required meticulous observation and careful planning. It was all you pulling the strings, Anil.
Okay.
A pigment dealer kidnapped by
what is the end goal then
just a
by
cover.
getting all these people?
The most brilliant part is that you orchestrated this entire series of murders just to bring Ramona to center stage.
And do what? She laughed softly but without a trace of warmth.
You watched her, studied her nature, leveraged her hatred of injustice and her love for this city. You lured her to this mural, intending to offer her as the final sacrifice to fulfill your ultimate wish. But I still have one question.
Please, ask it. I'll not hold my tongue.
You completed every step, executed every detail according to your plan. You could have succeeded. So why didn't you stop me?
Okay. His response is muted. There's almost a hint of surprise, but it rests beneath his calm composure.
That's all you want to ask? I see. Your deductions are perfect, of course, Senorita Butterfly. I am merely an amateur by comparison.
Okay.
In the past 40 years, Muriel and I have survived 6
Oh, it was 6 storms? Jesus.
As more storms fell, returning to Mexico City to find suitable candidates grew increasingly
Did he also just want his friends back? I don't know.
to put our full focus into our resurrection research.
Or is he just researching resurrection for the sake of resurrection?
Not that they had any
Because they do
use
want
for
to revive
2
Arcana still?
unmanageable pawns anyway. Time and again, our work was interrupted by the storm.
That's crazy.
And the ritual's results were never promising to begin with.
Unmanageable pawns is crazy.
I observed each candidate carefully, searching for some trace of our lost friends' souls. But the closer I looked, the clearer it became. They weren't the same. Ramona, for instance, was in many ways the perfect candidate. And yet, she wasn't
Is she
Teresita.
not actually reverse Teresita?
She could never be Teresita.
Or are you just saying that once you
The
reverse,
mentor
you're gone?
We all admired. The friend who brought warmth and light into our often bleak lives.
Okay, you're saying they're just gone, I think. Even if you find the reverse person, that's completely a different person at this point.
Nothing we did could bring her back.
That's kind of how I'm choosing to read it.
Ramona's story, however, isn't over. Her future, her dreams, her fierce love for this city. I realized I couldn't bring myself to destroy that.
So you just gave up? You just gave up in the end?
That's all.
That's all.
That's all?
And what now? Are you no longer Manus? You're just gonna live out your days here? And you can only smile bitterly.
My answer disappoints you. Allow me to put it another way. The storms have carried me across time, even into the future. And there, I saw the tedious repetition of human history.
Yes?
And the hollow, meaningless cycle of our pursuits. In the end, art cannot change the world.
That's quite the cynical conclusion.
Our idea
Quite the hopeless
of reshaping
conclusion.
society for the better through fine arts eventually became just another capitalist venture.
Oof.
A product.
Oof.
Another ignoble chapter in the history of art.
Oof.
And my partner, my last remaining friend, lost himself along the way.
That is quite the hopeless conclusion. Like,
I've walked this torturous
art always
path
gets
alone
commodified in the end.
for a long, long time.
It just becomes a
I'm
product.
tired.
He doesn't believe in art. That turns to annoyance. This web of intrigue once again turns out to be nothing more than a cat's cradle, child's play to unravel.
What a disappointment.
She doesn't like his conclusion at all.
I would have hoped people like us never get tired.
People like us. I'm honored to be considered among the likes of you.
Yeah, well...
But enough about me, Senorita Butterfly. Would you care to talk about yourself a bit?
Me.
Playful light leaves her eyes. The man notices but continues anyway.
On our way to the auction, just before we teleported via that sunstone, I realized you couldn't distinguish certain colors, even ones that appear quite different to most.
She might just be colorblind. It's not that rare.
I imagine
Is that
that's why
unusual?
you couldn't crack the case earlier. It must have taken you considerable effort to discern that the most critical clue lay in the painting's colors.
You've uncovered a minor flaw of mine.
Minor flaw.
Do you intend to threaten me with it?
I know you're colorblind. You cannot lie to me.
If I'm honest, I'm not entirely sure. What if my name were a color you couldn't recognize? How very fortunate you were that I was named Anil. It may be a minor flaw, as you say. Something easily concealed. But someone as meticulous as you would never allow anyone to know of it, be they friend or enemy.
I could kill you to keep this quiet. Did you consider that?
Oh my god. It's that serious.
You won't.
You can't have people know that I don't see certain colors. He doesn't care.
You crave total control. You need to perfectly discern your target's mind, predict their every move before you pull the trigger. You enjoy playing God, holding all the cards, so that life and death become yours to give. You won't kill me until you've mapped out every crevice of my mind.
That's crazy.
Impressive, Anil. I'll be sure to keep your insights in mind.
She emphasizes her words and extends a hand to him as earnest a gesture as she can offer.
Guess we'll be keeping our little secrets between us.
With pleasure. If you need anything regarding the menace,
they're so amicable.
Information, items, reach out to me. I'll do my best to assist. And please, take this. My gift. Use it sparingly.
Is that the pigment?
It's no easy task to craft this pigment now.
Should we give some of this to the mice?
Your contribution to science is appreciated.
Okay, great. We found the pigment. We did it. And we have like 2 other like chapters to go. Everything feels kind of cleared out after all of this, knowing what Anil's deal was. He was also part of the same movement. Hold on, give me a moment. There's something annoying me. I think there's like a strand of hair or something. Hold on. Sorry. Had to get up to brush my hair a little bit because it was getting in the way. I need to get it under control. It's so long now. I need to kind of cut it. I need to cut it at least like shoulder length because like I've let it grow out so long. It's going like under my shoulders, beyond my shoulders. It's that long. Oh my god, is this another flashback to Siberia? A faithful keeper of all your secrets, the hands of fate closest to the living. Yeah, the one thing that we don't know that much about still is that woman. What was Larissa? That's like the one thing that we don't know that much about. We need to learn more about the what happened with that research facility in the flashback.
Margarita, Marguerite.
The commander's furious shouting snaps Marguerite back to reality.
She's back.
There we go. We're back here.
You again, Larissa. It's one problem after another with you.
I didn't.
She looks like, you know who she looks like? You wanna know who she looks like? She looks like that character from, what was it? Violet Evergreen? Right? The main character from that show, at least someone from that show. Commander grabs her subordinate by the front of her shirt.
How many times do I have to tell you? You're a hush trooper. This is no place for a softie. Who do you think you are, huh? A hero fighting against authority? A savior to these people? Even if you save their lives here, they'll probably end up dead.
She feels some sympathy for the people.
All you've done is delayed the mission. You want to be kicked out of Xeno and left to the storm? Is that what you want? To get the whole squad killed to feed your ego?
You knew all along. They aren't really deserters.
That seems to be the case. Also, yeah, let me stay on this for a second. Doesn't she look like someone from Violet Evergreen? Was that the name of the show? Hold on. That's what I'm thinking, right? Hold on. Let me Google this on the phone. Violet. Was it Violet? Yeah. Looking at the main character of the show. Yeah, that's kind of her. That's kind of her. She is the main character of Violet Evergarden. That's who she looks like to me. I was always looking at her like, who does she remind me of? Haven't even seen Violet Evergarden yet, but I absolutely want to watch it. I've like listened to the soundtrack for years on YouTube. Like occasionally I'm gonna put the soundtrack on and just listen to it while I work because it has such a great soundtrack. I need to sit down and actually watch the damn thing. Larissa's voice trembles as she dares to speak the words.
That's what we've been doing all this time. Sending innocent Arcanists to their deaths one after another.
So what?
The commander's reply is as stark and biting as the wind lashing their faces.
Even more will die if we can't figure out how to stop the storm.
Oof.
Ugh. I'm wasting my time talking to the both of you. Once this mission is over, I'm filing a request to have you removed from my squad. As for where you'll end up, or whether Xeno will even keep you, I don't give a damn.
Wasn't I thinking the last time that what Margaret was doing was trying to bait her into deserting? Trying to bait Larissa into deserting so that she can also be like fed to the machine in the research facility or whatever?
You can't do this.
Why not?
They're trying to make her
Without Xeno's shelter,
create an excuse to label her a deserter. Then the commander turns to Marguerite. He's leaning against the truck without emotion. In that moment, it seems as if their conflict does not concern her in the slightest.
And you, Marguerite. You think staying silent will get you off the hook. I know you are the one who unlocked the door for her.
She lunges for Marguerite's cover in the same way, but the young woman twists out of the way and catches her commander's wrist. Oh my god.
You're wrong.
What? Let go of me. What do you think you're doing?
Ooh. Fighting your commander might not be the best of ideas. Oh, she's here. Look at her. Support, lingering glow, DPS, rewrite. She's cool, but
Positivement topologique.
what?
Calcul de l'exposant de Lyapunov maximal requis.
Why do you speak
Quant à la condition
French?
initiale, elle devrait
I
être
was gonna say, why do you speak France?
statut actuel de Vertin. Oh, I'd like to run some calculations on your suitcase. And you, if you don't mind.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I need her on my team. She's gonna dissect me or something. I should save my currency for Enigma.
His trumpets sound.
For sure, I want Enigma to join me.
Judgment Day has come.
It should be like a few months, maybe we're a few months behind. I don't know how behind we are. I know he released already in China.
Beaten into the ground like this.
Okay, damn. The commander falls to the ground with a sharp cry.
What is going on, Marguerite? Have you lost your mind? You'll face
I don't think she
military
cares.
tribunal for attacking our commander, especially at a time like this.
Hush Squad's #1 rule. No communication with mission targets. That's what she said.
Huh?
I just wanted to tell her she was wrong. If you really want to play with life and death, you need to get inside the target's head. Know how they think and move. That's how you assert control.
What the hell?
That's the best part.
She is a psychopath.
This is no time
She's
for jokes, Marguerite.
she's not okay. I don't know.
Let me show you. Our dear commander here always keeps a bullet tucked in her sleeve. Ever since the war in 1999,
Okay.
she's carried it around as a little lucky charm.
Marguerite pulls a bullet from her sleeve, revealing it purposefully to the frightened commander at her feet.
As expected.
So you know the commander's secret. What does it matter? She isn't your target, is she?
You're right. She's not my target.
Then why did you...
She loads the round into a pistol and pulls back the slide. Then she turns to place the gun in Larissa's hand. Uh-oh. Terrified girl is forced to level the weapon at her commander's head.
She's yours, Larissa.
What?
Mine? Marguerite, this is wrong. We can't do this. I can't do this.
You're insane. Both of you. Put the gun down and let me go.
Think, Larissa. Why should you let her go? She'll report everything you did. They'll make sure you quietly disappear in the storm. You don't really care what happens to you, I know. But think about those poor, kidnapped deserters. They're just innocent arcanists. Some of them children. They'll be sent to that lab, subjected to torture you can't even imagine, unless you do something now. You've known this all along. It's time you faced it.
You're right. I have to face it. I have to.
Larissa, don't!
Oh my god. Wow. The crack of the pistol dies against the swirling winds. Snow already covering the evidence of what had just occurred. Scattered footprints in a body oozing life into the cold permafrost. Ooh. Marguerite looks into her commander's fading eyes as they take on a deathly gloss. Snow is already settling on her frozen skin, burying the last moments of terror still written on her face. Damn.
I like that look on your face. It suits you.
Jesus, what's wrong with her? Draco Drought? She burnt everything away. She looks out over the snowy expanse. She can still just about spot the many footprints leading away from the scene. Whether Warissa and her liberated deserters will survive their trek is a mystery. Even she hasn't calculated to its end.
Time to run, dear. Follow that dark mix of kindness and viciousness in your heart, straight into the quagmire.
What the hell?
I look forward to seeing you fully submerged in it in the future.
So, why do I feel like Warissa is gonna be like a subject of a different event then?
Xeno, boring as they were, besides the death.
The death wasn't boring, that was exciting.
Where to next? Maybe back to Cambridge? One day, I'll figure out what Xeno, and a certain White House behind it, is really up to.
The Foundation? Or do you mean Laplace? Okay, so why did you have to kill the commander? Was that an order that you were given? Some parts of this are still kind of confusing. I guess it's like the anecdote might give more answers, or we might learn what happened to Larissa there. And that's the last one, I think. Is this a hospital? Oh, this is Laplace. Hold on. How do I get back in? There we go. It should be the last one. Pure fiction. This is the generic bank background. This Foundation, though. The gray and white tiled floor is polished smooth. God damn it. I can't read. St. Paul Foundation office is nearly empty on weekday. The young writer scribbles her thoughts down in a notebook.
I've got it now. The core of the
Recoleta.
story lies in the metaphor woven into the mural. It's the thread that ties the entire case together.
I don't know who you are. I haven't seen you anywhere else.
Thank you for allowing me to weave your experiences into my novel. I wish I could travel to a different era in Mexico too. It would be great for gathering material. Oh, and may I call you Señorita Butterfly? It has a sonorous quality to it that is positively brilliant.
Of course, my dear girl.
Oh, this outfit is much better on her. It's such a good outfit.
What? The moment I saw you, I sensed something special about you.
I think I should take that as a compliment.
Oh, is this name day?
I've heard you say something along those lines at least 3 times in the past hour, Miss Ricoleta. It's a nice little opening line to get people talking about themselves, but...
That's not entirely accurate, actually. Only Señorita Butterfly has shared her story with me.
Why have they made name day look so good?
Noir was right.
It's like, what?
Instead of revisiting my own experiences again and again, I should try writing about those around me. Maybe then, I'll finally break free of this restless river.
I don't know your story, girl. What does all of this mean?
To a new topic for a while.
Don't know her
Your
story at
instincts
all.
always pull you toward uncharted and dangerous, might I add, territory.
Sounds like an exhilarating adventure, don't you think? Maybe I should write from Muriel's perspective. It adds a melancholic twist to this already sad story.
Unreliable narrator because he doesn't have memories.
And the gradual loss of his own mind.
Crazy work.
A story like this could serve as a kind of a tribute to all of our friends washed away by the storm.
Yeah.
So the dead gain eternal life through your book.
You really have a dark sense of humor.
Well, it could also work if the protagonist is the mysterious, elegant assassin. Her antisocial nature would certainly stand out.
Say it to her face, will you? Name Day looks at the outspoken writer as if about to say something, but stops short.
Write your story however you like, Miss Recoleta. My only requirement is that it help me to lure someone out. The one who invited me to join Lorenz. If she still has eyes in the Foundation, this story will be more than enough to
Larissa?
draw her attention.
Just leave it to me. I'll do all I can to spread it throughout the Foundation.
Larissa.
With names and locations
That feels, it so feels like a setup for a future event.
But at its heart, it must
or
remain
main
a
story
about
chapter.
Cultural and class conflict.
Cultural and class conflict, yeah.
Narrative structure to carry all that dramatic weight.
It very much is.
And maybe just a speck of authenticity.
Hey, are you seriously criticizing a novel for being fictional?
Recoletta returns to her notebook, only for her colleague to pipe up once again. As if to make things worse, he's come bearing forms, work, real actual work, slams her back into reality.
I've finished reviewing the forms you submitted.
He has to actually work here.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Name Day. I almost forgot why
Mr. Name Day. Why is he Name Day?
Thrilled you've joined the Arcanum Containment Department. She finally has a subordinate to boss around.
Now I see why you were banished out here and left to stamp papers all day. Do you always put your foot in your mouth like this? In fact, I couldn't be happier to be working with Miss Latham. She's an amazing colleague and has taught me all kinds of things.
Sure.
Good to know that
I wasn't banished.
Lowerhead has
Stamping papers
friends here.
is just a step on my path to becoming head of the Far East branch. Bureaucracy. You know how it is.
I don't actually, and I have absolutely no interest in finding out. Ever since Miss Latham went on medical leave, I've hardly seen my desk beneath all the paperwork.
Medical leave, is she
Seems
good?
you're getting a crash course.
Is she okay?
Wait, medical leave. Is Miss Latham...
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
She's in the rehab center getting some of her parts replaced. If you ask me, it was Burton who gave her the false confidence to do field missions.
Aww.
Now I have to fight alone against this colossal, cumbersome institution and its endless piles of paperwork.
Uh-huh.
Words were never meant to be wasted on this sort of thing.
It's a waste of words.
If Burton ever plans a round 2 against the Foundation, call me immediately. I'm a bit of an expert in rebellion.
Yeah, if she wants to suddenly fight the Foundation again, like we did that one time.
But I'll need a copy of your latest book in return, just like last time.
I'd be delighted to. You are my #1 reader, after all.
Kinda wanna summon Recoletta now. She looks so cool here.
Latham, Noir, Blondie, Barbara, and now me.
A lot.
Seems like you have a lot of #1 readers.
I trust that Marcus is good with reading stuff and giving feedback. Pickles. Was that the dog? Who was Pickles?
I do have one more question, Señorita Butterfly. It doesn't look like you have any forms to stamp, and you're clearly not just here to chat with us, so...
What the hell are you doing here?
Are you waiting for someone?
Butterfly doesn't get a chance to respond. The office door swings open. Two Laplace researchers enter, arguing in quick rallies like it was a sport to them. I know who it is.
This makes no sense.
Ulrich and Enigma. Come on.
She even found time to write a full-fledged paper after all that. How is this possible?
Enigma holds up a letter. His body bristles with an anger to match his complete frustration.
Calm down. Lorenz Butterfly has already sent us the lab reports. Strictly speaking, Institutum Lorenz is also part of Laplace, which means we've achieved this major scientific breakthrough together.
Nice.
Don't you together me? When was Institutum Lorenz ever formally recognized?
Just now? I don't know.
First-hand experimental data and materials, not just reports.
But the staff committee is
These
quite
two argued
satisfied with
is
this
so
operation's outcome.
so funny.
Mr. Ludwig himself said it's the results that matter.
Well, he didn't refuse my investigation permit either. There's something suspicious in Latham's report.
Something
According
suspicious?
to Ramona, the Vigil's exorcist, who assisted Latham in her investigation, a Foundation employee named Jones was involved in the case.
Oh, Lamau. That's
This
Lorenz.
Jones visited
Butterfly.
the crime scenes and repeatedly requested access to case data. Multiple vigils saw her.
And what does that matter?
Are you serious? That's your reaction? Did it not occur to you that this Jones is likely the Lorenz Butterfly herself? taunting us?
Do you know she's in the room right now?
She has access to Foundation intel. That's probably why she's always one step ahead.
He walks over to the desk before spotting a familiar face. At once he lets his mood settle and offers a pleasant-ish greeting.
Oh, Marguerite, what are you doing here?
Good afternoon, Mr. Adler. I'm here to submit the storm meteorological observation data requested by the Foundation.
What is she doing with all of this? Do they know that's her? Do they know Marguerite is Warren's butterfly,
Mr.
or...?
Ulrich is here too. Did something happen at La Place?
No, nothing to worry about. You've heard of Institutum Lorenz, haven't you? The mysterious organization hiding within Laplace.
Do they not know?
Yes, though I can't really fathom what they're after.
She acts quite differently now.
We just received another provocation from Lorenz Butterfly. With her new research
I don't think
paper.
they know that's her.
It mentions an experiment of utmost importance. The details are still classified as of now, but it won't be long before they're published.
Offering a polite nod, Enigma turns back to the desk and hands over his papers.
Hello, I'd like to check the file of a special task investigator, Miss Jones from the Foundation's Buenos Aires branch. Which department was it again? Storm Era, Historical Monitoring Department, and Field Agent Administration?
That's crazy. None of this is probably real at all. Dame peers up at him with a strained look.
Apologies, sir, I didn't catch that. Could you please repeat it?
Special Task Investigator Miss Jones of the Storm Era Historical Monitoring Department and Field Agent Administration from the Buenos Aires branch of the St. Pablo Foundation.
That's so many words.
Sorry, I'm quite certain the Buenos Aires branch has no such department. There are 63 Foundation employees with the surname Jones. 4 of them are assigned to the Buenos Aires branch.
I told you it was a fake identity.
Of course it is.
I really shouldn't have brought you along.
Come now, Adler. Look at the bright side. Haven't you read Lorenz Butterfly's paper? Hisabeth studied the data and concluded that the experiment itself consumed very little of the pigment that was recovered, meaning Lorenz Butterfly must still have a considerable amount of it left.
We have to get hold of it for Laplace's sake.
Did she use some of it?
Conduct a grid search of headquarters.
Interesting. Hisabeth studied the data.
Only if your goal is to make Laplace even more chaotic, Substitute Director. Please don't worry yourself. We have more materials research experts than anywhere in the world. Miss Hisabeth is already working on replicating the pigment. We'll have our own supply before long.
I'd better get back there and see if there is anything I can help with.
Come on, Adler. You're a physicist.
The two researchers exit together, immediately returning to their argument as if all the events preceding were just a brief ceasefire.
See you later, Mr. Adler. Mr. Ulrich.
She's fucking with them so much.
Of course.
What is her end goal? She's just causing chaos. We've had so many such characters appear lately that are just chaotic. Like Barrow is just super selfish in all of her goals.
I was waiting here just to savor her victory.
She's not a good person,
She
and
foresaw it all.
she savors her victory. Yeah,
By the way, where's
she's
the
also a
rest of
good
the pigment?
troublemaker.
It sounds like it could be the perfect beginning to our sequel.
Why is no one telling them? Recoleta.
It's no longer in my possession.
Huh?
I passed it along to a business partner of mine.
God damn it! Who did you give it to? Oh. Us? In the suitcase?
Heads up, mis hijos. Let's get this done.
Yes! The pigment! She gave the pigment to Mapa Perez. The mice, they're in the suitcase! Friends.
We mice are natural experts at this kind of work.
That means we're stealing food today.
The babies are also conscious now.
Of course.
Have awareness.
Cheese brain. We're rummaging through trash. Hi. Wrong again, my dearies. We're doing true gangster work.
I see, Mama. That's definitely something mice are good at.
Mice make for good gangsters.
Rummaging through trash. Mama, yesterday a human boy asked if I could stand on his head and help him paint. Could I do that when I grow up?
Stand on his head. Ratatouille painting.
When you're old enough to hold your own, all right?
Gonna paint like Ratatouille.
Listen carefully, mis hijos.
Instead of cooking.
In exchange for a steady supply of arcane pigment, that cold-hearted bipedal witch forced me to sign over 1,000 agreements.
1,000 agreements.
Enough to overthrow her, we have no choice but to do her bidding. Our first job was to tie up all the loose ends at the Turquoise Serpent Club.
They're so evil, actually, kind of. They're kind of also dickheads.
It took me days to scrub all the clues leading back to her. All that's left is to silence a certain individual. So, I contacted that exorcist girl, and somehow she ended up persuading me to help this peculiar painting find a home.
Nice.
Yes, Mama. We worked our tails off, cleaning up the inside of that painting lady.
The red mouse knocks on a door within the suitcase. Huh?
Hola, Miss Two-Legged Señorita. You must be the famous timekeeper. I hear your suitcase holds many empty frames. Perhaps they are waiting for a painting to call them home.
Also, they're just delivering the painting to the
Interested
suitcase.
in taking in this fabulous artwork?
Several mice work hard to lug over a clean painting and place it at her feet. They were carrying it?
Bonsoir, timekeeper. This may sound a little brash, but might I stay inside your suitcase?
My guess was so off when I said maybe the killer is looking for what's in the painting. That was wrong. The end. Turns out it was all about capitalism in the end and how it ruins art. That's what it was. Say goodbye to your new friends. Set out with your new friends. Bye, Miss Ramona. I'll remember this trip to Mexico forever. Remember it forever? Alright, what I actually meant was I'll treasure this reel of memories from Mexico forever. I'd actually love to stay a little longer to record more stories about the art of this era, but I need to go back and replace my components. This is for you. I did say I'd get you a souvenir. Thank you. Wait, is this a candle? The very same candle. Aren't you going to light it? I have no doubt it's the perfect memento of this adventure, but if I light it, I'm going to end up teleported somewhere else. Only one way to find out. I think I'll hold on to it for now. Keep it safe. Yeah, might be an emergency teleporter, you know. Okay, that has ended. I can do like the hard mode things by myself. Okay. This, I don't know if I'm gonna do it on stream, probably not. Sometimes I even skip these because they're not main story. They're like side story. I can unlock them later, I imagine. Why does it say new? What's new here? Something new here? Maybe. Or this is new. I mean, this one unlocked recently as well. I did like a few chapters of it. Well. Okay, that was fun. That was a fun event. For sure. I love that it follows up kind of the events from like the event in France. With Lady by the Lake, for example, appeared again. The Depths of Myth, Collective Unconscious, that appeared again. Warrants was so interesting, Anew was interesting. Seeing Loggerhead again was fun. It was a fun event. There's a few others probably that I like more, personally. This one was also pretty fun. The core theming of like art becoming like a product, that was super interesting, though I do feel like it got kind of sidetracked because it was a murder mystery first, and then the whole aspect of like art being sold felt like it was in the background a lot during the start and became like in the forefront towards the end. They could have like expanded on that maybe a little bit. So I do feel like they didn't speak about it too much. And like ultimately it ended up being about Muriel missing his friends and like them being reversed and him missing them. Also look, the hummingbirds. And the blue color. Interesting. So they kind of both of them are here in the event like cover. You just don't know it yet. Yeah, that was so interesting. Fun. Okay, the next time I stream this, I'm probably gonna be playing this. I think this is Antarctica, but I'm not sure. Is this a Panopticon? The cover here, it's looking interesting like that. I really need to get further in the story because this is like chapter 8, so chapter 9 is like what I'm gonna stream next probably. Other than that, like I said, Persona 4 Golden started it yesterday. Like I said I would. I played 7 hours of it yesterday and it's so good. Oh my god, Persona 4 Golden is so good. Music has been so amazing. And when I post the video, you're gonna see me talk more about it, but I do love how it interacts with the very idea of what having a persona means and like confronting your shadow in a way that most of the other Persona games don't really do. So like I'm super excited to see where that goes. I'll be recording more of that tomorrow and then the day after that and the day after that. Probably not gonna stream this week. I'm just gonna record Persona 4 and try to finish up some of the older, like the Clair Obscure editing. I want to get that done as fast as possible so that I can free up space to have more Persona, and then maybe I have to start editing the Persona videos as fast as possible so that it doesn't fill up my space. I'm always worried about the space. Okay, gotta do all of my dailies now offline. I'm gonna end the stream. Who knows when I'll be live? Maybe next week I'm gonna do the main story, but like I don't know if it's gonna be like during the week or if it's gonna be for the next weekend. That would make it like a long time of no streams, but it's probably fine. Anyway, time for me to go. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.